The barbell shrug is one of the best overall mass builders for the trapezius muscles. Begin with an overhand grip, just outside hips width, and let the bar rest on the front of the legs of the upper thighs. After an inhale, with arms completely extended, shrug the weight upward as high as possible. Achieving the greatest range of motion is important here, so it's okay to use momentum if you have to get the maximum contraction. A common mistake here is to roll the shoulders forwards or backwards, but this can put the joint in an awkward situation, so it's recommended to only go straight up and down. This shrug technique performed with a dumbbell in each hand usually allows for a greater range of motion than its barbell counterpart. Stand in the power stance with both arms extended at the sides. As you shrug the weight, focus on squeezing the traps for a count at the top after using a bit of momentum to help you achieve the desired contraction. This is a great exercise to be executed in addition to the barbell shrug, as this variation places more attention on the lower part of the trapezius muscles of the upper back. You will perform this exercise using an overhand grip, placing your hands just a bit closer than shoulder width, and allowing the bar to rest on your quads. After an inhale, pull the bar up along your body, leading with your elbows until it reaches the chin area. Feel the squeeze in the trap muscles of the upper back as you exhale. Then lower the barbell under control to its starting position. Be certain to use a light to moderate weight for this exercise, as the shoulder joint is vulnerable to injury here, so one should proceed with caution. The dumbbell technique for the upright row will be performed in a similar fashion to the barbell version. Stand with knees slightly bent and arms extended with a dumbbell in each hand. To make it easier on your wrist, you might find it helpful to rotate your hands outward so that your thumbs are pointing more downward than your pinky fingers. After an inhale, bring the weight up as you lead with the elbows, keeping them higher than the hands during the entire movement. Try to focus on the contraction at the top as you pause for a count to feel the intense squeeze on the muscles of the upper back. This exercise will be performed using a low pulley cable system with a rope attached. After getting into position, grab the rope with a thumbs down grip so that your palms are facing the floor. The outside of each hand should be pressed against the knob on the end of each side of the rope. Inhale and then lead with the elbows as you bring the weight upward, pausing for a slight count as you squeeze together the muscles of the upper back. Then lower the weight under control back to its original position without allowing the plates to disengage by making contact with the others on the rack. Stand so that you are straddling the low pulley, and with a single handle attached held in one hand, place the other hand on the hip and bend the knee slightly. Use a palms down grip and lead with the elbow as you bring the hand upward to the point just outside the jaw, feeling the intense contraction on the trap. The single arm variation used here, or for any exercise, will allow you to focus on one side at a time and can provide you a means of equalizing any imbalances you may have achieved throughout your career in the gym.